Hey everybody, it's Erin, and I am coming to you from my backyard today. It's a beautiful day outside, the sun is shining, there's hardly any wind, and after being sick for about 3 days, or at least one of my family members being sick, I'm trying to get outside as much as possible. I've got laundry hanging on the line back here, letting the sunshine kill off all the germs, and just breathing some fresh air. So I thought this would be a great place to share our little yoga sequence with you today. And instead of doing our daily pose challenge today, I wanted to share a little energizing and focusing sequence. A good friend of mine asked me this morning to give her a few poses to focus and center, and I thought this would be a great time to share it with you as well. So if you can, go outside. If not, pretend you're outside. I took my shoes off so I can get my feet in the grass. Just feel the grass between my toes as I come into my mountain pose and really ground my feet down into the earth. I love the way that feels. A nice warm earth between my toes. I'm standing up nice and tall as if I'm trying to touch the top of my head to the clouds in the sky and rolling my shoulders back. And I'm going to close my eyes and just take a few breaths and take a little bit of time to notice the things around me. Notice the warm ground beneath my toes, the way the grass is a little scratchy. Hear all the birds singing. Feel the soft breeze on my face and tickling my hair. I'm just noticing my breath. Taking a few deep breaths. As I inhale, I'm going to shrug my shoulders up to my ears. And exhale, sigh it out as if I'm signaling my body to just let go of all the tension. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling, shrugging up. And exhaling, releasing. Let's reach our fingertips towards the ground. And keeping that reach through the fingertips, let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's put a slight bend in the knees, hinging from the hips and diving the chest forward, forward fold. Inhaling, pressing into the heels and sweeping all the way up. And exhaling, sinking the hips back into chair pose. And let's do that, moving with our breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, sweeping up. And exhaling, chair. Taking this time to connect our movement to our breath really helps us let go of all those distractions and really focus, centering these deeper breaths, gives us fresh oxygen, gets our blood moving, our circulation flowing. Let's return to our mountain pose. We're going to get down onto all fours. So lining our hands up over our wrists and our hips up over our nose. Hi, Petey. This is my dog, Petey. We're going to do cat-cow. So we're going to lengthen through the top of the head. Go lay down here. And as we exhale, we're going to round the back towards the sky, dropping the chin and tailbone. And on an inhale, we're going to open the chest forward, lifting the chin and tailbone. And again, moving with our breath. Exhaling, rounding into cat. Inhaling, opening into cow. Again, enjoying that mind, body, breath movement, as well as the movement in our body. Keeping the energy flowing along the spine. Let's do one more of each. keeping our knees bent to begin with, just dropping the head. Weight heavy in the feet. Lifting the hips up and pressing them towards whatever is behind us. For me, it's a tree. Let's pedal out the heels and just let the head be heavy between the hands, or between the arms. Turning upside down gets all that fresh blood to the brain. Press both heels in, press the chest back towards the thighs. Good overall body stretch. Pressing the earth away from the hands, heels towards the earth. And let's walk the feet forward. And slowly inhale, come up. Exhaling, releasing our hands. We're going to take our feet nice and wide. Even wider than shoulder width apart, maybe closer to wrist width apart. Turn our toes forward or maybe even slightly in, whatever is more comfortable for your body. And we're going to lift up tall through the head as if we're trying to lift out of the pelvis. Knees soft, and we're going to exhale and hinge forward into our wide-legged forward fold. So you might pause about halfway, taking the hands down. And then exhale, releasing the rest of the way down. You can keep your hands on the ground. You can grasp your elbows and just relax your head. You can grab your ankles. I think today I just want to let my spine hang. Each time I exhale, let my head get a little closer to the floor and just feel that space created in my spine. Letting my hips get a little higher, my head get a little lower with each breath. Take our hands back together. We're going to heel toe our feet to about shoulder width apart and turn our toes nice and wide. And then we're going to drop the hips down, coming into garland pose or prayer squat. Now, if your heels don't come all the way to the ground, you can roll up a mat or a towel or something and place up under the heels. Or you might try taking your feet a little bit wider apart. We're going to bring our hands together at heart center, pressing out on the inner thighs and pressing the inner thighs into the elbows as we lengthen through the top of the head and drop the tailbone down. We hold our issues in our tissues, and especially in the hip area. So getting our hips a little bit open kind of helps release that tension that we carry around, some emotions, illnesses, all those kind of things. Let's take a moment to release. Drop your hands down. And we're going to come back to all fours. We're going to take our knees a little bit wider. A little bit wider than hip width apart. Sink back on our heels. Reach our hands out as far as we can and come into child's pose. Just letting our head rest on the ground. Or maybe if you're uncomfortable with that, taking your head to your hand. Oh, I love the smell of grass. Just releasing the spine. Letting the head become heavy. The sun warming my back.
heavy through the sit bones, really grounded into the earth. Letting the chest expand as we inhale. The spine lengthen as we exhale.